Good morning, everybody, and today's gonna be a good video because I'm gonna show everybody what it takes to go pick up a vehicle from the auction. If you plan to pick up a car from the auction, these are some of the things that you will need. All right, a day pass if it's a run and drive car, then that's what I'm doing. I'm driving it back. A scanner to see like if it's in good condition or not. And another thing that you will need is a big ass gallon of water, which I couldn't find nowhere. I'm about to go to the store and buy a big ass jug of water. Also some oil too, just in case. But I don't get the oil until I actually analyze the car when I get there. And the most important part is a co-pilot. Make sure you get a co-pilot, because if you don't have a co-pilot, if you drive to the auction, who the hell is gonna drive your car back? All right, so those are just simple things that you will need if it's a run and drive car. Hopefully there's no other hidden surprises that you do not want, and that's gonna prevent you from driving the car, because then you're gonna have to spend some money for an actual tow, and nobody wants to do that. They just charge a ridiculous amount. Right now what we're doing is going to pick up our co-pilot. She's gonna be helping us out. She's a good friend, and I can't believe she's gonna go with us, because finding a friend to go with you to the auction is actually pretty tough, trust. But my co-pilot's mad because I had her wait outside of her appointment because I was supposed to pick her up so we can leave straight to San Jose and go pick up the car. She upset. The second that you pull up, what they were having us do is actually scan this. What you gotta do, if nobody actually knows, but some of you will know, to put your camera on, then you go, then you get it, then you get this little link right here. You go to it, and then boom, you just actually fill out all the information that you need, and then they put you in the queue. And then as soon as they put you in the queue, they give you a waiting time, which mine is 5 minutes, but it's never actually 5 minutes. It's freaking ridiculous. So now, instead of actually waiting in line like right here and having the line go down, what you got to do is go in the queue, and then they'll send you a message, which is honestly really irritating, because I don't ever expect to wait 5 minutes, because mine last time, it was adding time. It was freaking ridiculous. Like, I was waiting 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20, 30, 40, 50. I was like, the fuck? It's like, why is this happening to me? But I mean, it just happens to everybody. I was just complaining and shit. So when you go inside, what you gotta do is this: have your cashier's check ready, or you can pay online through the account. In hand right here, and do not do what I'm doing, because you know they should be driving with their fucking legs and shit. But now we have to go to the other lot where they have the car stored, and honestly, it's annoying. Okay, so we arrived at the location. It's actually pretty chill. Look at all this. Look at all this, man. Sheesh. Damn. Bro, look at this. Damn, bro. Tesla. Oh, these door handles are sick. So how it works is they bring you the car. As soon as they bring you the car, then you either put it in the trailer, but in this case we're driving it. And on top of that, before you even take it home, you got to make sure that there's fluids in the car. You got to make sure it starts. You got to make sure you go through the whole procedure, and I'll actually go through that procedure with you all on camera, of course, and just to let you know what you need to do, well, so you can have the best chances of driving home a healthy car. And if not, then you will need to top it off so it can be healthy enough to drive all the way to your house, or drive, you know, wherever you need to drive at. Look at this BMW X5. This thing is nice. Oh, and it got doors unlocked. Damn. Got the keys in here. Let's see if it starts. Yes, sir. Woo! Oh, damn, that shit got fucked up. Let's see if it starts. Yep, it starts and everything. It's actually pretty crazy, like what you see out here. Look at this 2018 Mustang GT. This is a simple fix right here, man. And also on top of that, it's a 6-speed as well. It's freaking bonkers. It turns on and everything. Legit, nothing wrong with it. Besides this fender bender, man. Wow, I wish I would have copped this. So now this is the car we came to pick up. And also, oh my goodness, like I said, there's a process, right? And the process is this: to pop the hood, okay?
As soon as we pop the hood, we check the fluids, we check the oil, we check the coolant, we check all of that. Also, we gotta make sure that we check if it does run or start, because if not, we won't need to jump. So right now, what we gotta do, first thing is first. Let's pop this hood. Let's check the coolant. Oh, so see, it's a little low right here. So now what we gotta do is check the oil, and it does have oil. So that's another plus. So you just gotta make sure you go through all these check downs, and then you'll be good. Start the car. We brought the scanner for a reason. Got the scanner so we can plug it in, making sure if we do have any codes, we can erase those bitches, and we'll see which ones come back. Oh yeah, this car's dead. Let's turn off this AC. Brake is on. Perfect. Thank you, bro. Thank you very much, man.
Yeah, of course.
It's not trying to stay on.
I'll leave this here. Just leave it on for a little bit.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. He was kind enough to actually leave it here with us, because as soon as we actually remove the actual friggin' jump box, it just shuts out by itself, and that's not actually a good sign, to be honest. They might have some electrical issues or something. We'll see right now if it does pop any codes. Let's hope that it does not, because if it does, it'll be extremely bad. But let's see how the engine sounds. It sounds healthy enough to drive. See if there's any pending. No, nothing's pending at all. Everything seems good, but yet again, it's because it was turned off. So now, if there is gonna be something that's gonna be popping up, we're gonna make sure that we see it. That's always good to see. Whenever you see a sticker like that, 178,000 miles, has 179. So they actually kept up to date with this car. I sound so loud because it took the cats off. That car is no good. Oh, we got bad news and we got good news. The good news is we got AC. The bad news is the car will not hold charge. So we jump it and it just die right after that. So it just comes to the territory. Right now, I'm gonna go get a battery, and if that doesn't work, I'm about to buy an alternator, and if that doesn't work, then I'm gonna have to fucking just legit have to pay a storage fee and then have somebody pick it up the next day, which sucks because that's more money out of my pocket. So we'll see. So it just know that this happens, and it's completely fine, because hey, I'm not really upset about it too much, because hey, I've gone through this process so many times. Trust, I've had worse. There was one point, and I'll tell this story some other time, I had to buy 3 cars all in one day and had to use the train. As you can tell, blessings on blessings on blessings. The car started right up the second that I installed the battery, and I was really worried because the battery light was still on. So that tells me that the alternator is not charging the battery. So at this point, I'm thinking, like, you know what, the car is gonna drive until the battery is drained completely. But nonetheless, the car started right up, and we were on the road back home, and all I wanted was to get there as soon as possible before the battery was completely drained and just left me in the road. And then we would have had to take it off and get it charged and go back to the car and reinstall it, which would have taken at least like roughly around like 3 hours just to do so. But it's running really good right now, and we are driving, so that's a blessing right now. Also, we just got done checking if it's ready for smog, and after driving it for a while, it's actually ready for smog, and that is a very great sign. So the cats are good, everything's good. I'm not sure if the car is going to start. If it does start, then that'll be a blessing in disguise, all right? But what I do know is this: if it doesn't start, then we gotta go and get another battery or charge that battery up. Will it start? It starts. Actually a whole lot. I swing it, I race, I build cars, I fix cars, I do everything. Huh? dreamcarbuilds. It's gonna be my new daily because we're selling my other daily, which is the Mercedes, the one that my co-pilot was driving. Look at this shit. Yes, ma'am. Wow. Oof, whoever had this car, damn. But anyways, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. This is gonna be really fun. I'm gonna show you what it's like to buy a Camry from the auction. This is gonna be interesting. Deuces.